For both of you guys, I'm wondering what it felt like to take a sigh of relief when that last half-court shot hits the rim and you guys hold on by 2 points.
I mean, it was a hard-fought game from beginning to the end, and just to see no time on the clock and we had more points than the other team was a good thing for us.
You guys had like a 8-point lead, and then they cut it down. It was back and forth up until the very end. What in the end? Why do you think you guys were able to pull away?
I think, like I said last week, we stayed together as a team, and that was the biggest part. I think when they went on that run, we kind of got to start pointing fingers at each other. But then, we huddled up and was like, we got to do what we got to do. And we all stepped up. Mark made a big-time three. And, everybody made plays on the defensive end and got the W.
18 minutes first half there after picking up your second foul. What's going through your mind there, and kind of what were the coaches telling you to come out and have that big second half?
What was going through my mind was I was thinking, like, when I'm going to get back in the game. But I sat the whole first half. But, my mindset coming in, like, the coaches really didn't say too much, but my mindset coming into the second half was, I was fresh. Everybody else has been playing the whole first 20 minutes. So, I just took advantage of that, when I come off a couple screens, when I came off first couple screens at the beginning, I don't know if he was tired or what, but my legs is fresh and I got a couple layups and, it was just making plays.
There was a timeout with just a little bit over a minute left to play, and it seemed like Coach Mata was pretty animated in that huddle. What was the message then?
I don't know exactly which timeout you're talking about, but throughout a lot of timeouts, we were just focused on the poise and composure. It was tight throughout the whole game, and it was officiated very tightly. So just being able to play defense without fouling and getting the best shot possible on offense.
Mark, we've talked a lot about you taking on more of a leadership role with this team. We've seen you make some big shots this year already. You had a 6-point run yourself and the 3 that Jaquan mentioned there a moment ago. Are you getting more and more comfortable being the guy that when it's a tight game, you're going to make a shot?
It's just the confidence that my teammates have in me. They put me in the right position, and I'm just able to take advantage of those opportunities.
What's it feel like when you're getting to the line as much as you were? And finished, I think, 14 of 17, 14 of 18. But when you're constant,
19.
Thank you. When you're able to get to the line that often, how does that change a game?
Just being able to get a rhythm, being able to see the ball go through the basket early, an uncontested shot. It's a great thing to be able to see the ball go through the rim early.
Seems like you guys didn't get a lot of scoring out of the post tonight. What were they doing, the guard post? Anything different tonight than you've seen before?
No, I don't really think they were doing anything differently. Bigs was getting shots, but it's just when tonight they weren't falling. So got to get back in the gym tomorrow, practice, and hopefully they make some shots next game.
You guys went small for the last 351 or so. What was it like playing without a big man for the first time really this season, and how do you think you guys did with that?
It was a very versatile group. Illinois puts a lot of pressure on you because their 5 is able to pick and pop. So having a smaller guy on them to be able to recover quickly was a huge thing for us in the last 4 minutes of the game. I think Jay Sean was on him, so he did a very good job at the end, being able to take him out of his rhythm.
Start off the Big Ten season with 2 wins in a row, given the kind of rocky roller coaster start that you had? And how good does it feel to get 2 wins going into on the road?
It always feels good to get a victory. Earlier we took our bumps, but we still had confidence in each other that we were going to get better in practice every day. So just taking it one day at a time and just gaining a little bit of ground each day.
Jaquan Can seemed to give you guys a little bit of a spark there, knocks down some shots. Maybe what did you see from him and how he performed tonight?
Cam is a player. He can make big-time plays. And just like the Minnesota game, when I think we expanded the lead in that game, it was the same thing. He's just coming off of screens, making shots, and that's what he do. And, he did it tonight.
Yeah, this is a little off the wall. Coach has gone kind of no tie, a little scruff this year. What do you think of his new fashion statement? Is he Just being casual with it, or
He's trying to show you guys that he has a little swag. That's about it.
are you impressed?
Yeah. I mean, he's wearing LeBron's around practice. He's got his little sweatsuits, and he's changing it up.
That's a guy who's made it, right?
Excuse me?
That's a guy who's made it.
Yeah.
Winningest coach here of all time, et cetera, et cetera. Your
I don't know
thoughts,
what
sir?
else to say about that.
I mean, just like Mark said, Coach, past couple weeks, Coach Miles had a little swagger to himself. In practice, in the games, a little scruffy look. I don't know about that, but, that's Coach Mata, so
It's
love the
confidence.
guy.
Confidence.
Mark, just they were mentioning going on the road. You got 2 road games this week. Just what's the mindset? I mean, it's good to defend the home court, but to try to get a couple of these here on the road next.
Our mindset is kind of similar. Not only believing in our system, but keep believing in each other. That's really one of the big keys, because on the road, everyone's against you. It's just the guys on the court and the guys on the bench, and that's about it. You might not have too many fans in there. Especially at Northwestern, it's going to be a sea of purple, so we just got to stick together and fight as hard as possible.